Welcome, everybody. Welcome. And wow, it's actually a little bit dark. Let me hit a light real quick. I totally forgot that. Let's turn our streaming lights on. There we go. We got some lighting. Guys, good morning. Welcome to the show. It is, of course, Thursday morning. I am here. You guys missed me yesterday. We had maintenance in place, got a new fridge, some new appliances, and some other stuff. So, couldn't stream yesterday. So here I am today. Now, we got a great little show lined up with you, a bunch of cool little products, starting with like the MetaQuest 3. We're going to show you guys a head strap for the MetaQuest 3. MetaQuest 3, it's going to come about $640 or so, about $648 for the 512 gigabyte variation. Now, the 512 gigabyte variation is a variation that me, Nate, I believe Justin all have together. Now, right here is, of course, that MetaQuest 3. It is a beautiful little headset with, of course, pass-through cameras. And you guys can see right here, he's in AR mode, where he's actually looking at his computer, but he also can see the actual MetaQuest screen. By grabbing it, he can move that screen, take it wherever he wants, and then reposition it and adjust it. He can even go into, of course, like the menu settings, grab games. He can start playing games. He can actually do all kinds of stuff with this. MetaQuest 3 will also allow you to work out at home. If you guys use some workout equipment, there's actually built-in apps for some of those, which is actually really kind of cool. Rather you guys be on like a pedal bike, or if you guys just want to do like yoga, or if you guys want to do intense boxing training or other variations. Now, because of the pass-through, you guys can see right here that he can still actually function. He can mess with his camera, set his cameras up to record what he's about to do, but it's also going to record from the actual VR headset as well. And I like that idea. Now, right here, he's visualizing the room and he's mapping out the room. And by mapping out the room, he can actually set it up in, of course, the area of this. And that's another really great idea. Being able to map out your room and organize and, visualize where you're at. That's going to help you from walking into things. And then right here, he's activating it like it's the sky's going to fall, aliens going to come after him, and all of that with that, which is cool little objects of variations of different things you guys can do with the VR headset. Right there, the alien just dropped down. It's, of course, going to land and attack him and all the other stuff. But you can see right here, he's popping around the screens. He's making, of course, in an outer world. He's making dimensions. He's popping little bubble guys. And he's playing the little games with this. Now, right here is, of course, like a little boxing style game. And you guys can get that boxing going on and having some fun with the boxing. Probably put the straps on your hands so you guys don't drop with the straps and all of that with this. MetaQuest has got, of course, different variations and usages. Just a great little options for you guys if you're looking for something like that. Now, if you're not looking for something like that, maybe a battery-operated headset would be a great little option for you. Now, this has also got air cooling built into it. I'm going to kind of go into these. These are actually kind of cool.
I'm here unboxing the book.
Justin kind of did this one, but I had a variation of it as well. You're going to see right here, the strap does need to come out. The strap's going to sit on your head. The strap's going to mount to your head. It's going to add a little bit of weight and bulkiness to the headset itself completely. 100% going to be honest with you guys. It adds weight, bulkiness to the headset. It's going to extend the battery life, but it's also going to add the additional eyes of headset cooling. And the headset cooling of being able to cool you down while you're working out and doing other things is a great thing. Because wearing a headset while you're working, you are going to sweat. Unfortunately, there's no ifs, ands, buts about it. It is going to happen. There are silicone straps that come with this, and you guys can readjust the silicone to where your fittings and your likings of this. The extended battery is going to give you guys, of course, an extra battery life of this. You know, most of you are going to get a few hours off a VR headset if you're intensifying using it for gaming. I mean, at least, you know, that's what I was getting. You add the extra battery, you're going to extend that, of course, time. If you're watching movies, you're going to have that as well. What I can tell you is, guys, I've actually tested a few of these sets. Some of them don't fit my head properly. Some won't stay on properly. Some are a little tip heavy. Some probably just need a chin strap to stay on your head. And that's just my feel about them. Justin said this one fit his head well and actually did well for staying on his head, which is what I like. I don't think I've had this exact variation. I had a different variation with it, but being able to do that, extending the battery life, keeps them cooling while allowing you guys to do everything else you want. Right there, Bobo VR has got you covered with that. You guys are going to see me right here itch my head because it's just one of them days. Allergies have definitely taken hold in my house. All right, now we're going to show you guys the TechNet Quiet Keyboard. This is a keyboard I physically just did. This is actually a really kind of cool one. Nice, portable, small, mighty. We'll let you just watch the whole video for this because it's actually a really short one. Keyboard that's still small, portable, but is wired, so you don't have to worry about the battery ever dying. Well, TechNet's got you covered, guys, with this one. 82 full keys, 26 keys, anti-ghosting, and RGB colorway. Now, it, of course, is a very silent key style of keyboard that actually has a nice press to it. It's got 6 to 8 color effects and keycap effects with this. Now, you're going to notice the multicolor keycaps that fit well in the hand and can be pressed very seamlessly. Now, with it, of course, you got the back raised edges that can be lifted in 2 different sizes. So if you guys need a short lift or, of course, a high lift, you have that covered. Volume scroll wheel works very seamlessly and effortlessly. And when connected up to, of course, the cabling, you guys will see that RGB effect light up and go on. Now, it's not the world's brightest RGB lighting. If I shut the light down a little bit, you guys will see it. But it is there so you guys can see and work inside the dark. If you guys need, of course, a 75% keyboard with 82 keys, hey, TechNet's got you covered with this one. So with that, you guys got a nice little keyboard that's going to pack quite a punch, and it's going to do well for you guys. It's nice, small, portable, wired variation, 75% keyboard, 8 backlit modes, and of course, all the variations you could ever want in something like that. And that's the cool part about it, right? Having a keyboard that's very small, very portable, not going to break your bank account, last you a good time, and do what you need, hey, TechNet's got you covered with that one. Now, we're going to be showing you guys the OBSBot Tail Air. It's a camera I use all the time for streaming. If you guys have watched the Jackery shows that I do over here on Dragon Blogger and on Jackery, you guys will know that I use moving cameras. And actually, the OBSBot Tail Air is a camera that I actually personally use. Now, you guys are going to notice that we're going to kind of attempt to, we're going to come over here, we're going to do dual cameras. That's the Tail Air. So you guys are seeing 2 cameras right now. The Tail Air is my variation of what I'm actually doing for the most part. I'm going to set up 2 tracking. So now it's going to track me. So if I move around, that camera will stay with me and move with me, as in where the other one's just stable and stationed. If I want to, we can actually zoom on in. If I want to zoom back out, I can zoom back out. If I want to, of course, lock it in place, make sure it's locked. Now it won't follow. Well, it didn't lock. All right, let's make sure it locks. All right. Locking, it's messing with me right now, but you guys, we get the gist. Hand gesture controls. Zoom in, zoom out. That's the cool piece with this. It can actually do this. Now, fast tracking, we can do animal tracking, goo tracking. I can do presets where it's preset in, and you guys can see the targeting. We can preset it where it's going to change positions. It's going to come in again. We can actually change it again with all those variations. Now, if I don't want it to, of course, zoom in or zoom out, I can zoom up, and I can actually change it to where it's at. Now, the camera you guys are looking at with this one is actually cool. So we're going to pop over here. All that you guys were seeing was off of this camera. Portable, lightweight, good long battery life, wireless connections, can work with your phone, can work with, of course, your PC. I'm wirelessly connected to my PC through the ObsBot Center app. You guys can do it with your PC. Now, because of that, it's going to allow you to indicate and stream wirelessly with NDI streaming. So I can seamlessly stream to, let's say, I want to go to OBS. I want to go to Facebook. I want to go to TikTok. I want to go to, whatever else is out there, Instagram and, Amazon and stuff. A lot of those apps will allow for NDI streaming. This can connect up to those and stream straight to it through your phone. What this is going to do is connect up multiple pieces. Now, you are going to need a TF card reader to activate this and allow it to run. It does have a micro HDMI cable. It's got a USB-C cable as well. It does have a 3.5. 3.5 to me is kind of weird how they even added it. But it is technically on there. It's not even really a port. It's just one of those things. Justin, what's up? Yeah, dude, you still? Not sure you're watching, but yo. Oh. So it's a really cool little piece. I use this camera so much, it's crazy. The other camera I do really use a lot is going to be the Tiny 2. Now, the Tiny 2 is another camera that is connected up, and if I plug it in over here, we'll plug it in real quick. It's another variation of the camera. I will fight. Just bear with me, guys. I do like to keep things in certain orders, so let's do this. So the ObsBot Tail Air, it's a phenomenal camera. It's about $499. It's definitely there. If you don't want that variation, we have the Tiny 2. Another really, really amazing camera that's going to do very, very well for everybody. So if we go over here to the dual cameras again, you're going to notice I have another camera. That's one of these. So I actually have a couple of these. I use the Tiny 2s quite a bit. Now they also have the Tiny 2 Lite on top of that. If I want to hit presets, we can, of course, go over there and preset positions. Now you guys are probably used to seeing like it's targeting on the table or vice versa. Because right now we're actually set up and we're targeting my living room. So it's a little bit different. You guys are looking at that ugly, weird blanket my wife likes so much. But it works really, really well. Now, it doesn't have to just be that. I can zoom in. I can do gesture control. I can zoom out. We can do, of course, that AI tracking where it's going to track my upper body, my face, my people. Tracking speed is going to be standard or sport mode. Sport mode is going to be more for those of you that want to activate and track fast. Now, they do have what's called AI mode. So AI mode is going to be like desktop, whiteboard, hand tracking, group. Then you guys have beautifications and focuses and everything else in between. What I'm going to attempt to do is let's see if we can spin this the other direction. And for some reason, it looks backwards. But there you guys go. You guys can see me, of course, if I want to. Let's go. Stop right on there on the hat, and you guys can see it zooms in really, really well. Now I'm triggering it back out, and of course it's going to go back out. Now with those variations, we can keep going, we can keep spinning. You guys can see, of course, the house and all of those variations with this camera. The camera is an amazingly, really, really, wow. What is not? That is not the scene I was clicking. It's a beautiful camera, 4K resolution, handheld, of course, if you want to. Built-in monitor mount, has a tripod screw-on mount as well. USB-C cable connected, technically plug and play if you want to, but use the ObsBot app. The app is easy. The app is free. It's going to allow you to do firmware updates. It's going to allow you to, of course, adjust and connect up to all those other pieces. Now, by doing that, you guys can, of course, do output resolutions. Right now, it's at like 1080p. If I want to set it up to 4K, 30 frames per second, we can even do that. Now, I'm setting it up at 4K right now, so we're going to pop back over here. We're going to go into this, and that's, of course, down to 4K. So if we want to trigger it around, we're triggered around. Now you guys can see it really does do very, very well. I like to run my streams at like 1080p at 60 frames. Now, when doing this, though, you're going to notice, like, you know, the camera angle is going to change. Now, I'm going to have to transform, so fit the screen. Now you guys get the full screen. Landscape, or, of course, if I need to, portrait mode. So by switching it to portrait mode, you guys are going to notice the camera is going to look a little wonky. That's because the actual piece is set up slightly different. But having it set up and in there, and then of course we can do hardware encoding or software encoding. We can do high bit rate, or we can do recording format, no MP4s. We can do on-screen displays, or we can do on-screen connection types, so like UDP servers. We can do host connections, general settings. We can even do pro mode, light mode. We can, of course, do remote controls, laser close-up, device managements, and everything else in between. It is a really, really great camera system for those of you that need a camera system of this magnitude. Definitely worth, like, I tell you guys, if you haven't tried a HelmSpot camera, you should. It's going to do amazing, amazing stuff. They work really, really phenomenally well and are not that bad priced. I mean, if you look at the price of a Sony ZV-E10 or the Sony Mark A7s or the Sony Mark A8s, those cameras cost you quite a bit. At $300, I think, for like the Tiny 2, it is definitely worth checking out. It's going to do everything you need for content creation if you guys are content creators. Now, for the Bluetooth people, you know what? We can actually take a look at the Tribit Stormbox Mini. Now, this is a nice little Bluetooth speaker that does quite well. I'm going to actually let this play and step aside one quick. Bluetooth speaker for you. This is from Tribit. This is the Stormbox Mini. It's going to do 12 watts of power for 12 hours at 50% volume. Or if you guys want to go 100% volume, you might get 7 or 8 hours of playtime out of this bad boy. Now, Bluetooth 5.4, 360-degree sound quality, and of course, the Tribit app activation. So if you use the app, guys, you're going to get full EQ presentations to allow you to adjust your quality of sound with this. Now, 5 preset sound modes in it, so if I want to, we can actually just adjust those on hand, or we can go into it as well. Now, true wireless stereo pairing, which means I can pair 2 of these together, have 24 watts of speaker power, and all of that beautiful activation. Now, full RGB coloring, which I can actually tap and change the color patterns just by tapping this device on hand. Bluetooth connection, power buttons, volume up and down, track play and pause, all in set and full waterproof. IP68 rated, throw it in the lake, it's not going to hurt it. Do I recommend throwing it in there? No, not really. Now, USB-C charging capable down at the bottom, but it does have a 3.5 for an aux cable, which means if you guys want to throw a microphone on it, use it as a karaoke machine and have fun. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do some sound quality tests and show you guys how that app works for you. So if you guys give me 1 second, let's drop sound removal off. Now the background sound removal's off. I'm going to press play. You guys are going to hear this, and we're going to start dropping the volume up here so you guys can hear how loud it gets. So if you want a little speaker that packs quite a punch, it's fully waterproof, good battery life, hey, right there. Tribit Stormbox Mini. Really cool little piece and a great little option for those of you that need like a Bluetooth speaker for under $30. That's right, $29.99 today. Now we're going to show you guys something that costs you a little bit more. It's the Open Shocks. These are the Open Fit Airs. Great little headsets, open conduction styling. Going to let you hear everything around you. So if you guys are into working out and stuff, and you need a headset that's going to allow you to work out while still hearing other people, or if you guys like to go jogging and you want to hear cars coming, or if you're traveling, this might be that option for you. Now, our buddy Justin did this video right here, right? He's going to show you guys the difference between the Open Fit Air and the Open Fit. They are both pretty much very, very beautifully well done. They're ear hook style of devices that are going to sit over your ears, allowing you to still hear everything in the ambiance around. Now they're going to have a decent battery life as well. They're not a very short battery life. You guys get over 8 hours of runtime with these headsets. Of course, you guys get the right ear, left ear, and you guys are going to get, of course, the charging case. Charging case will have extended battery life for you. Touch controls, so you guys touch controls. Technically, you do have built-in microphones, so if you guys want to chat with people, you guys can use it for video calling. Sound quality is definitely beautifully well done. They do cost about $119. Now, yes, $119 is, a little spendy, right? But if you want something that's going to allow you to keep in contact with everybody else while still listening to maybe your audiobooks, your music, or anything in between, Shocks is that company. Shocks is definitely that company that's going to do that for you. Really great little product and an amazing little piece. Now, I believe we are back to show you guys the Olight Baton 4. Now, taking a look at the... Let's go here. You know what? It's a James video. James has got the product. Product's buried. I'm going to let you guys watch the video real quick. Olight Baton 4 Everyday Carry Flashlight. Now, this is a 1300 lumens brightness flashlight that does come with the USB-C to USB-A charging cable, which is actually very nicely thick-wise. Now, you also get a lanyard to put on this. Now, that lanyard's going to actually go on the case, the back of the case right here. Now, on the opposite side, you're going to have a USB-C port to charge the device. You're also going to have a screen. That USB-C port can also be used to charge phones off of this if you want to use it as a power bank, so you're good there. When you pop it open, you're going to be greeted with, of course, the display that's going to show you guys the battery level left on the actual case. Now, when you do that, you'll actually pull out the flashlight. Now, this is, of course, regal blue color. It does have the nice aluminum housing case and aluminum packet spring to put on your pockets or other devices. Now, to activate it is a single button with a nice little light. If I tap it, it's going to come on with that brightness. If I tap it twice, again, it's going to go even brighter. Now, I'm showing you guys the different modes of the lighting. You guys can go in turbo mode. You guys can go low light mode. It's got multiple settings of lighting. It's even got SOS patterns, trigger lights, and, of course, that beautiful full-on flashlight mode for you guys. Now, long battery life plus built-in case. The case is going to allow you to charge it, but it's also going to allow you to, of course, have extended battery life with the case on top of it. Now, fully waterproof, water resistant. You don't have to worry about the flashlight whatsoever. Can be clipped onto your hat or, of course, clipped just straight to other devices. It's got a wide range of usages with it on hand. Does not have a lanyard, though, so if you guys are looking for a lanyard option, this one doesn't have the lanyard. I'm sure you guys could add a lanyard to maybe the strapping or pieces of sorts with that. Olight just makes a really great flashlight. The battery, of course, and can be used, to charge other devices if you really need to. Just a great little option. Olight does very, very well. Phenomenal little product right there. I like Olight. I got a bunch of Olight products laying here. Olight has become one of them nice little favorite-y flashlights. So if you guys need a flashlight of that variation or favoritisms, go ahead and check it out.
How easy it is.
If you guys are into 3D printing, then maybe you guys want to check out the Anycubic Cobra S1. Now, this is a 3D printer that's going to come in at about $600. Now, I've been wanting a 3D printer. I'm just going to go there. This is one of those things I've been just dying to get my hands on at some point. Unfortunately, I didn't get this one. Now, you guys can actually do this to 3D print, let's say, D&D models. You guys can do it to 3D print, little fidget toys for kids. You guys could do it to 3D print pretty much whatever you really wanted to, from logos to, of course, plastic platings. You guys can do it to print whatever. The sky's the limit. 3D printing has become pretty much one of those, things that are, the sky is definitely the limit with this. And that's the cool part about that. Now, you guys are seeing right here little miniatures and stuff. You will have to clip away some of the filaments if it's got like bracings and stuff. Now, you're seeing right here, it's got a flexible plate on the bottom, and that flexible plate is going to allow you to, of course, loosen up and release the actual devices or pieces that you're printing off of this. Now, they are printing even some very, very small pieces on that, but once you put that in there, you guys can go in there. Now, with the Anycubic Cobra S1, you guys can get, of course, the top plate, and the top plate is going to allow you to have up to like 4 or 5 color filaments from PET to, of course, PTAG and all of those others. You're going to actually have to adjust and figure out the temperature you want to run those the filaments at. But once you do, you guys have a great printer. What's up, Phil? Divorce papers, huh? You're looking for divorce papers? I can't believe you're already looking for divorce papers. I'll just call and let her know, all right? Riley, what's up? Now, we have more videos of the printer besides just that little piece right there. We can actually show you guys another little video of it. And that's the cool part with this. The printer is a beautiful one. Now, I believe this printer is the one that, Justin's kid has, of course, right here. You guys can see it's out in the garage. It's set next to another one. They are actually printing a lot of stuff with this. This was, I believe, was setup areas, glass doors, enclosed cases. The device, it's going to allow you to print actually similarly beautifully, decently large pieces with it. And that's the cool part. It doesn't have to just be a 1 inch by 1 inch piece. You guys could probably do a 4 inch by 4 inch or 6 inch by 6 inch if you really wanted to. You guys could do like skulls for Halloween. If you wanted to do 3D print and maybe a structure piece for some bracing and some mechanical areas, you could do that as well. And I got some other cool stuff you guys can do with 3D printing. So it's just a great variation. So this is a cool idea. It's a 3D printed shark, right? It's not just a 3D printed shark, but it is a movable 3D print. So I can actually move the print. The claws are actually is a wrench. So you guys have a wrench here that can fit an 8mm socket or 8mm nut. Now, is it going to be strong enough to release the actual nut, whatever it's connected to? Possibly, depending on how tight or torqued down it is. But this is just like, it's a 3D printed 8mm for computer situations for that. So that's the kind of piece with this. And that's the great variation. Just one of those things that, beautifully do well. And of course, all of those other variations, if you guys are looking, definitely check it out. Yeah, baby shark doo. That's pretty funny, buddy. Pretty funny. I like it. It's a great option. So definitely check it out. Anycubic, $469 today. That's a phenomenal price point. Hey, Phil. I broke my shark. Buddy. Man. Oh, his mouth won't close now. This thing, I think this is like 9 years old. This is actually a really old print. It's like 9. My kids would have broken it faster than me. It was built and designed to go inside my computer case. So the neighbor designed it, built it to actually hang off of my my SSD mounts. So that's what this was meant for. It was a multi-purpose design, but it was just meant for a logo in my old computer. But I broke it, and it's no longer closing the mouth. And maybe it was always meant to be this loose. I'm just gonna go there. Maybe it was meant to go this loose. I really have never really played with it. Does it glow? This one does not glow. This one don't glow, buddy. Oh, I'm sad. I'm sad. No one likes me, I guess. What? It's going to be a long day over here on the YouTube side. I could see that already. Large room air purifier. All right. It's that time of the year. Pollen, allergies, head colds. Being able to breathe easy is a must, right? So one of those must is going to be like air purification. Now, we have right here the Govee air purifier for your home. Now, this is their air purifier too. Fully smart accessorized air purifier. It's probably, I need a new filter for mine. I'm going to go there. This has got a filtration system. It's got full app control, voice controls. You guys can turn it on and off. You guys can adjust the fan speeds from low to high to automatic to, of course, that nighttime sleep mode. You can have 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour, 8 hour, or permanently on fixture. Turbo mode is going to meant to push out a lot of air. Now this is going to do over 1,000 square feet of air cleaning for you guys with that. What's up, Phil? Phil's popping over on the YouTube side too. You missed it, Phil. It's all good, buddy. It's all good. You missed all the fun over there. I don't know if it's still showing or if it's not, but it's a great little option for that. If you guys need an air purifier with a multi-layer charcoal system, this is definitely going to be that. Hey, yeah, it will work for you, and that's the cool part about it. So it's going to have that with it on hand. Now it's a phenomenally beautiful little piece with that. Works well. Apps easily accessible, fully freely usable. And it's going to keep that air nice and clean. I'm going to say it. You do have to change the filters though. They're usually about a 3-month lifespan or to 6 months. My apartment, the guy through filters every 3 months, no matter what. And I'm probably about a month and a half overdue on this one. And I guarantee if I go pull that filter out, it's probably really, really gross. Apartment living is not always the best when there's like 60 other apartments and the air is shared. So great little options, beautiful little piece, app controlled, definitely worth checking out. But if you don't need that, you might need a smart ice machine.
Today we're taking a look at the Govee 1S Smart Ice Machine. Now this ice machine is going to make 9 ice cubes every 6 minutes, and you guys are about to see the ice cubes come off, drop, and enter the ice tray. Now the cool part about this is, like I said, 9 ice cubes every 6 minutes and 3 different sizes of ice: small, medium, or large. Now right now I'm making medium-sized ice cubes to fill the tray with this. Now when it is done, of course, it's going to sweep forward and then it's going to push the ice off into the actual connector bucket. Now you don't have to leave this running, but you can, of course, leave it running like I do. And then when you want to, just pick up that piece. Now you look down below, you're going to have your water bin that's going to hold it. The bin, of course, that holds the ice is removable, which is great as well. Now, full smart app control. So I can actually run this from an app, or I can do it off of the top of my device.
You know what? We don't actually need the sound on this, guys. You're going to get 3 ice cube sizes. And they're going to do well from small, medium to large. You guys can schedule it through the app as well to turn on and off at certain times. You do need to clean this one every 2 days. If you do not, it's just not the best quality of ice. And I kind of like that they made it that, it tells you to clean it. It's just one of those things. So if you guys are kind of looking for an ice machine with a magnetic scooper, it does about 26 pounds of ice every 24 hours. This is probably that one, and it does well. It's actually on my counter right now. We still use it every day, and that's just a really cool part with this. Now, I like having ice in my house. My wife and them use it way more than me. I rarely use it, but I like having it in there because then my freezer is not busy with ice. So having a countertop ice machine in a place that you aren't allowed to have a freezer with an ice machine, it's a great option. And now I got Sheila telling me to go to eat worms. Somebody should order me some gummy worms then. I will eat a whole bag of gummy worms. So Govee, guys. Phenomenal products, decent prices. If you're looking, definitely check it on out. I think we're going to be showing you guys the ESR suction cup. Now, this thing is probably something I did. It is. So it is definitely me. And before we play it, I'm going to talk about it. This is going to be like a pop socket suction cup that's going to stick to the back of your phone. It's going to magnetically stick to the one side of your phone, and it's going to have a suction cup on the other side. By having that suction cup on the other side, you guys can actually suction the phone to, let's say, like a fridge, to another phone, to a toolbox, to the hood of your car, or wherever you need to stick the phone. What I'm also going to tell you guys is the suction cup on this device is stronger than the magnets. So if you are expecting it to stay and not be able to pull apart, it's not going to happen. The magnet breaks quicker than the suction. By learning that lesson, I almost peeled apart the face of another phone because I stuck a phone to a phone. Do I recommend doing that? No, don't do it, guys. Don't magnetic or don't suction cup to another phone. If you don't have a MagSafe style phone, it comes with, of course, a couple mag rings that you guys can stick to your phones. iPhones are already magnetic safe, so they're super strong. Your phone cases may not be magnetic safe. Add the magnet ring if you need to. It, of course, has that ring holder that can double as a table holder or vice versa for you. And it's going to do beautiful things. It's a great little option right here from ESR. For $11, you can't go wrong with this one. And like I said, super strong suction. You're going to see it right here. I stuck it to another phone. And it's strong. You're going to watch me try to break these two phones apart, and the magnet breaks before the suction. I don't recommend that, though. Now you're going to watch me try and peel that off. And when I did that, it actually started peeling the screen of my phone off, not thinking that, hey, it's a suction cup. It's strong. Phil, I know it's not Taco Tuesday, but I think I want tacos. Is that wrong of me? Yako Tuesday with no Yakos. We're going to show you guys a 3-in-1 mag charger. This is going to be a wireless charging setup. So what this is going to be, it's going to be a 3-in-1 piece. You're going to have a phone charger. You're going to have an earbud charger. You're going to have, of course, the Apple Watch charger. This is for your Apple devices. Now, technically, you guys can charge your Android earbuds. You guys can charge your Android devices, like your Samsungs on this. Now, it is definitely geared towards the iPhone people, so that's where we're going to kind of go with this. Now, there's a couple of us on the team that kind of had this, and this is, of course, Nate's video right here. But you guys can see right here, this video is not actually showing us anything with the video. And there we kind of go. So it's a great little option. It's going to allow you to, of course, wirelessly set down your phone, wirelessly charge your phone. It's going to allow you to tip and charge your watch on this or lay it flat. It's also going to allow you to put your AirPods or EarPods over there. You're going to have like a 3-watt charge on the phone. You're going to have, or not the phone, but the earbuds and, of course, the watch. I think the watch is like 2.5 watts. So you're going to have those variations. And you're going to have like about 7 to 15 watts on the phone charging capable base. By setting it down there and adjusting it, you guys have that nice little pad. Can stick to itself. So if you guys want to fold it up, put it away, and travel with it, it folds down and can be put away. I just literally did one of these the other day. I'm taking my shoes off, guys, because, well, they're making me itch. So right there, fold it up, put it away. It does come with the USB-C to USB-A cable. Do I recommend getting a longer cable? Probably for a lot of people, yes. Depending on where you're going to put it, how you're going to set it up, and all those other variations. But it's a really good little one right there. Not a bad price. I think it's like $23. At $23, it's a decent price point. Definitely worth saying, hey, why not let me check this out? Now, again, we have these companies like ESR. Now, ESR makes a lot of different range of products. You guys just saw the suction cup for like the phone. Now, what you guys are going to see is, of course, the new case for your Apple AirPods. Now, this is going to be for your second gen, first gen, from 2019 to like 2023 AirPods. Now, this is going to give you a case to charge your devices in. It's literally all this is a replacement case for the AirPods. Set your AirPods in there and you guys are good to go. It's got a locking mechanism, a lanyard, wirelessly charges, and does have a USB-C cable connection. So you guys can pick and choose how you charge the device. By doing that, it's going to allow you to extend the battery life of your AirPods, but it's also going to give you guys that magnetic and locking case, so you do not lose the AirPods. And you guys all know the Apple cases don't lock. They're just magnetically shut. They can actually pop open. But by allowing it to wirelessly charge, you guys don't have to, of course, connect up and all of those other things. Now, I do see Sheila is awake, and I see Phil's in here, and I see, of course, I'm going to still playing fidget toy with this and making it worse. But that's just me doing things. Yeah, I did break it. So this is my fault. I did definitely break that 3D print, and I can show you guys. I cracked it right back there. I cracked. I cracked it. Oh well. So ESR guys, it's about $20. It's a great little option. Now they also have a waterproof pouch setup for those of you getting ready to go skiing. It is that time of the year where the snow is going to start falling. Having a protected phone case is a great option, and a waterproof phone case is even a better option. This is meant for like going swimming and all those other variations, but you guys can use it to go out sledding, skiing, and all of those other pieces. Because it's waterproof, it's not going to allow water in there. If you lose it in a lake, if you guys are swimming, it floats. It's got a nice little lanyard strap that's going to allow you to go cross-body strap across your arms or your body or even around your neck. It's got a breakaway piece, so if it gets caught, guys, between you and a tree or you and, of course, something in the water, the latch will break away. Once it breaks away, it can float to the top or the surface, and you don't have to worry about it. You don't get stuck on your throat. I like the breakaway option. Because, well, sometimes, putting something on a kid or yourself can be a little bit terrifying. Set your phone in there, guys. It's going to be for like your 14 Pro Maxes, your 15 Pro Maxes. But once you're in there set up, guys, it's a great option. Of course, 6.7-inch screens and above have that variation. Still has full touch control. So you guys can use the screen, take photos, and everything in between. While in line, you guys have all of that beautiful protection in one palm of your hand for $18.99. Now, for those of you that like to cook or keep food warm, why not take a look at the cold fill? And not Phil himself, but the cold fill.
Hey everyone, and may the force be with you. Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you the cold fill foldable food warming mat. Now this thing is honestly amazing. I think that this is an ADHD person's
Yeah, of course we don't need the sound because, well, I know the products. So now this is, of course, a warming pad. Now, technically, you guys can almost get food up to eating temperature from raw, kind of. It's going to go up to about 212 degrees, which is great. Now, with this, you guys have like 9 temperature settings. Washable cloth, so it can be washed if it gets dirty. It has a Velcro strap to roll it up, put it away. It does not come with the cat hair or dog hair, so don't worry about that part, right? Now, remember, this whole pad is like, a heated tile floor. By doing that, it's got a coil that wraps around these, of course, ridges. They keep it up off the surface of, let's say, your wood countertop, your tile countertop, or anything else. It is, of course, counter safe, so you guys can put it on counters and not have a worry about, like fires, damages, warped countertops, and stuff like that. Set up the temperature you want it at. Put the food on there that you need, rather it be like jalapeno poppers, chicken wings, maybe some soups, maybe some chilies. Set it up there on that pad, and it's going to allow you to keep that food warm during, let's say, Thanksgiving dinner or Christmas dinner or just a family gathering, or if you guys just, have, any type of organizations around your house. Maybe you guys work on a farm and you just want to keep the food warm for the people that are coming and going in and out of the house throughout the day. This can do that. Now, you guys could just put a metal tin down there. You guys could use your own plates. You guys could, of course, put lids on it. If you're using, let's say, foods that maybe have a little bit of liquid in the bottom because you don't want to worry to dry out, that might be an option as well. For $59.99, this is a great little product. It's going to do well, and it does come in other colors. So if you guys need cold fill warming mat. That's right, a warming mat. Now, you guys could also get the ProLux vacuum system. Now, this is going to be, of course, a professional style shop vac system. It's going to be a wet dry vac that you guys have a nice long hose that comes with it.
All right, so as you can probably see and hear by the echo,
I'm not going to make you guys watch this one. I'm going to grab the other video. There is no reason for you guys to watch a 10-minute video today. Just to say it personally. What this is going to allow you to do right here, this is a little bit better of an option. You guys are going to see the 30-foot cable. You're going to see the shop vac, of course, that can mount to the wall. It does have mounting mechanisms. Now, this shop vac is a wet-dry vac with filtration system, but also can be turned into a blower. So if you guys want to use that as let's say, shop blower to blow dust out or blow sawdust off of a table, this can turn into that. But if you don't want to do it as a blower, you guys can, of course, turn it around and use it as a vacuum system. So you guys can blow it all into an area and then it'll suck it all up. And, of course, that debris bin. Debris bin is easily emptied, so you guys can take it out to your trash bin and empty it out that way. Comes with all the utensils, including some crevice tools. So if you guys need some like crevice tools and extended wand and all of those other pieces, it's got that. It's going to come with one filter. If you guys need to change out the filter kind of gets a little too grimy. Technically, you guys can wash it out, or you guys can replace it. That's just the way it works. Picking and choosing which direction you are using. Input, output shaft. So if you guys need to, blow, you guys can blow. If you guys need to use it as suction, you guys can do that. With the extended one, it's a great little idea that you guys can now target it and press dust in certain directions. If you're using the wand, you guys will use it, of course, to vacuum as well. Right here, you guys are seeing he's blowing all of the dust and debris out of the actual garage he's got there. Now, this is a different type of garage than I've ever seen. The door opens and it looks like almost like a covered patio, kind of. But it is a garage technically, so great little piece right here. You guys see he's blowing it around, just cleaning out the debris and everything else in between. This is going to cost you a little bit. This is like $500, right? So it does cost you, but hey, it's there for you. Now, we're next up is going to be, of course, the Yita Home Rat and Wicker dining chairs. I actually need dining chairs at some point. You guys can see right here. These are a wicker style. Didn't need to move that. Wicker style chair. You guys are going to have to put them together. They come in boxes. You're going to have to put 3 screws per leg. It's going to be, of course, 12 screws per chair. You guys, once you have it in there, you guys will use the Allen head screw or handle or piece that comes with it. Once you guys tighten it up, you guys are going to be set up and ready to go. You're going to have padding. The padding is going to, of course, sit down on the bottom of these wicker chairs. Now, the padding is not the world's thickest, but you could change it out if you wanted to right here. Nice, thin padding. Throw, of course, some back pillows on it, and then you guys give it your own look. If you don't want to do the back pillows, you don't have to. You can change out the bottom padding as well. You don't have to use that square stuff right there. Now, should be semi-strong for most variations and hold a good amount of weight. You need right there the Yita Home. Yita Home is a good little product. Yeah, if you don't need something like that, well, why not? Why not check out Life Pro? Now, Life Pro makes these vibration plates, and this is going to be, of course, a Sheila variation. So you guys will see Sheila's video of this.
Life Pro products, so many options with them. And this is the vibration plate. It isolates your muscles when you get in the right position. So I'm going to bend down and then I feel it in my thighs and a little in my calves, right? So then when I get up on the
you
balls
guys
of
can't
my
see the
feet,
video.
then I feel it in my calves.
Maybe in me.
It's really tightening, really isolating those muscles. And then if I be flat-footed and lean back a little bit, then it gets the hamstrings right back there. That is such an isolation. You have different settings. You can go faster and it is more intense, or slower if you want a little less. There are presets in the remote and you can choose walk, jog, and run. It's just faster. You don't feel like you're running, but you do
Now you guys
feel
are seeing
the
right here that
isolation.
you can actually do
So
anything
there
you
are
want to
also
do and put your
settings,
mind
which I
to
think
it.
is really
Nice
easy
little
on
vibration
the
plate right here, and it's going to do well
actual
for those
device.
of you that need to.
Well,
And that's
there's
the cool
the
idea.
presets in the red on the
Having
remote,
the options to, of course, work
and
out,
you can
and
set
everything
your
with that
own
is a
set
great
presets.
piece.
and
I love the idea with
there's
this one. So
a
that's just
timer,
their variation
and
of
you
how you guys can,
also
of course, use
have
it and
the
adjust it.
plus and minus button
Now,
there
if
if
you
you
want
want
to,
to
guys,
speed
you
it
guys can
up
do so
more.
much
You
more
have
with it on Filmora. It's a
armbands.
great little option.
I didn't feel anything with the
Work. Change the
armbands.
vibration. Set it
I
up.
didn't
Just
feel
go
a
to
lot of
town. You guys have everything you
resistance.
need and then
I'll
some.
have to work with
Now,
that.
I like
And
these ideas of these types of pieces. Now, because Life Pro makes a wide range of these products, they also make dumbbell sets. Now, dumbbell sets are kind of cool. We, of course, are going to show you guys the two-piece dumbbell set. If I know Justin, and I know Justin 100%, he's going to give me the video to this single-piece dumbbell set. Now, you're going to get a double dumbbell. You're not going to get the single. The double is a beautiful little piece kit. It's going to have the mounting rack. You're going to see in this video is a single dumbbell. You're going to get the double, so just think of it as two. Now, the single goes up to 55 pounds by itself. The double is going to be 55 between the two, and that's the variation with this. Still has the mounting plate, the slidable lock, and of course 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 15 pounds, 25 pounds. You guys get where we're going with this one. Adjust it, set it up, and then you guys are ready to go. Left and right hand, start doing arm curls, start doing, of course, different settings. It's going to allow for all of those adjustments. You guys can wash it if you want to. Now you guys can see right here, Merle's about to grab it. He's going to manhandle it, and he's going to, of course, start doing some curls. Once he starts doing curls, you guys, of course, do the variations with it. Life Pro has you set up. So you guys want to do workouts, vibration plates. If you don't want to do dumbbell workouts, they got that. Maybe for the people a little more sedentary, the elderly, the people that work at desk, having the under the desk elliptical is a nice
Life
option
Pro
as well.
under desk elliptical machine, and I'll lift it out from here under my desk. It's a tad heavy. Okay, a little bit heavier than I anticipated. So, this is the Life Pro elliptical. Tad heavy. Adjustment levels. You just pedal it, and it has circular motions. It's not like a bicycle. It's not like a bicycle pedal where it does complete 360s. It has these much more elliptical curves, so it's more gentle on your knees. I can pedal this thing for like an hour and 20 minutes on low. When I turn it up, it can get pretty intense. It'll actually work me into a sweat and make me out of breath to where I was like winded on a conference call if I turn it up to the higher intensities. So I usually have it on lower levels so I can do it for longer periods of time. It's really, really quiet, doesn't cause any shaking, and it's so heavy with this base that it stays firmly on the carpet. It comes with these discs that you put under your chair wheels to lock your chair into place in case you're on a hard floor, and it also comes with a mat, and it also comes with a strap that you can wrap around it in your chair if you're on a floor that's a hard floor, that if you pedal on it, it might slide your chair back and forth if you're on a chair with wheels. So it comes with all the equipment to make sure that you can't get too far away from it. But I haven't had to use any of that on my carpeting because it is so heavy, it stays put, and it just does a fantastic job of letting me just pedal and
So like Justin's telling you guys, set it up, get under the desk, and start pedaling. You guys will have, of course, the digital display. The display is going to allow you to see calories earned and burned, time spent, and all those other great adjustments. Up to 9, I think it's 8 or 9 adjustments on the dial with that one. And by doing that resistance, you guys will have, of course, that nice resistance to give you a harder workout. Cool part is you guys can go forward or reverse. So if you guys like to moonwalk, go ahead and moonwalk. You're good to go. Now, we also have the 4D vibration plate. This is going to be a little bit bigger of a vibration plate. This is always a Justin video. Justin's the one that got the 40. But we're going to talk about this a little bit. This is going to be a little bit different than the one Sheila did, and that's because this does more speeds. It's bigger, different vibrations. It's got more of a 4D vibration with this one than a standard vibration. It's going to be 4 to 5 modes of vibrations, from oscillation to, of course, the combinations of them all. By adjusting to up to speeds 99 or more with the remote control, you guys can actually set it up to do that. Now, by staying in the standard mode, you guys are going to be walking. Put it to this side, you're going to be jogging. Put it all the way out, it's like sprinting. Now, by doing that, you guys have different adjustments. It's got the elastic hand straps and the elastic resistance straps that will make the workout more intense. Now, by doing that, even if you squat on this device, it's going to be even more intense than that. Now, it's a great idea. By setting it up and then adjusting it, and of course getting that vibrations, you guys will get a nice, great workout. You see right here that he's changing the vibration. When he changes this vibration and he starts to squat, you're going to notice that his calf muscles are going to really tighten up because, well, it's going to be really intense. If you are not used to this might not be one of them things that you guys will have to get used to for a little bit. Having, of course, that little handle on the other one is a kind of a cool option. So really great piece and a phenomenal product. If you're looking for a 40 vibration plate, definitely check that one out. The phone keeps ringing. Hey, there's a song called Ring, Ring, Ring. All right, look at this product from iStick. This is a cool one. I still have this. Was actually, you know what? Where did I put this? This is the iStem. Now, this is an iStem, which is like a TINS unit. Now, this TINS unit's a little bit different than any TINS unit you guys have probably seen on that market. Because this TINS unit is just that. It's a pad. It's not multiple points of connections with cabling. You guys can strap it to your shoulder. You can strap it around your arm, strap it to your belly, to your calves, your legs, your thighs, wherever you really want to put it. And then you guys can adjust the actual amount of electricity that's being pushed through it and the pulse that it does. And that's kind of cool with this one. So the pulse kind of changes. Now, by doing this, it's got suction pads. The suction pads are, of course, replaceable, and it's going to have 2 of these. And that means if it's multiple users, then, of course, you guys have that. You're going to have a couple packs of the actual pieces. Each piece is going to give you guys over 60 days or more of usage, which is great. It's going to come with 4 of these tabs inside a pack. You only need 2 of them. That's it. You only need 2 at a time. They give you enough for a year, guys, if it's a single person. That's the great part about it. Now, when you're writing it up, and of course you guys stick it, and it's actually really, really sticky, and you guys can see me right here sticking the whole little tab to this. Then I'm going to have to peel the other side off, and it is sticky. That's why they give you guys that little plastic adhesive things to actually stick it and decal or keep it on there. You're going to notice that me peeling off the plastic on the top, because it's so sticky, it wants to stay on it. And then once we set it up there, we can pick and choose if we want low or high, and then we can adjust it up there. And right here, you guys are going to notice that I'm going to turn it on. And you're going to notice probably in a second, once I power it up and Bluetooth pair it, that once I start triggering my arms, it's going to send electric shock in my hand. You may or may not see the muscles clench up and, of course, go with this. But, you know, once I keep pressing it up and going higher and higher and higher, we can actually choose where we want it to be. Now, by choosing where you want it to be, of course, right here, you guys are going to notice that I might flinch in a second. So that's the cool idea with this one. And once you're done, you guys pull off the piece, set it back down, power it all the way off, and leave it alone. You guys are going to get a nice long battery life with this, which is actually kind of cool. So you do get a nice battery life. Phenomenally, really kind of cool little product. It is going to do very, very well. For those of you that need to do that rejuvenation after working out and stuff, it's a great option. Phil, buddy, don't be sorry. Just answer the phone. Ring, ring, ring.
Take a look at the comfy.
Heads keep ringing. All right, a foot massager for the people with small feet.
Foot massager. Now, this is a heat and shiatsu style massager. Now, right here, you guys, you'll see the actual massager. It actually has, of course, this beautiful little top that will actually come open. That is where you're going to put your feet in. Once your feet in there, you're going to be golden to go. Now, right here, these inserts are actually removable, so you can wash them out. These will fit, of course, at larger feet. I've actually noticed that, and it works perfectly well. With this, of course, guys, you do have your heat mode, low and high. You have your kneading mode, low and high as well. You then have your mode selector switch, which goes through 4 different modes. You have mode A, B, C, and, of course, D with that. You have a power button and a pause button. You have air inflation and a timer with this. Now, the cool part is guys, you can use this pretty much anywhere, but it also has a remote control, so you don't have to reach down and do that while you're doing it. The massaging is going to work perfectly well for you guys where you need to, when you need that foot massage. Now, I was just using this, of course, to massage my feet after a nice long day, and it works perfectly well for that. And my feet
option to massage your feet, guys. Inserts that come out, has air, has, of course, heat. You have the different modes. You guys can have kneading. You guys can add intensity of the pressures and timer and a cover. Hey, all for $109. It's a great option for you. Now, if you guys need like a belly piece, check this one out. This, of course, is going to be the Comfier, a heated back massager. Now, this could be used for your back, could be used for your belly, could be used for your legs, pick and choose. It's got an extender for the bigger people, so if you guys need an extender, I actually didn't need the extender on mine, which is kind of cool. But they do have the extender that's going to go out there, and it's going to allow for the bigger people to strap this around you. And that's where you're going to have the variation. So they do have a nice sizing for that. Now, with this, of course, the piece is going to work well, and you guys just set it up there, strap it on, and you guys are going to have that nice massaging. Different modes, different intensities, and, of course, different levels of timer. Will automatically shut off after like 15 minutes as well with this. Now, you guys are going to have intensities 1 and 2, and, of course, modes 1, 2, and 3. And then you're going to have heat on and off with this. And that's all there is to this. And that's the cool variations of this little massager. So if you guys need a back massager, that might be your options. Might be your options. Now, you guys could also do, let's say, a nice handheld massager from like Life Pro. Life Pro makes a handheld massager that's got a heated and cooled tip, which is kind of cool. Now, we're going to kind of play this. We're going to talk about it.
We're taking a look at the...
This is one of them 5-minute long James here videos that never needed to be 5-minute long. Just going to go there. Now, what you're going to notice is it's going to come in a nice large carrying case. It's going to come with 9 to 10 heads. I believe technically it's it's like 10 heads with this one. One is going to be heated. You're going to have 2 metal tips with that as well. And that's the cool piece. It's going to have a recharging cable, the USB-C to USB-A charging cable. That's going to be for the heated head. So the heated head will recharge, will, of course, charge up, and it's going to give you guys multiple hours of lifespan. Approximately about 4 hours of usage on a full charge on this massager itself. Ryan, what's up? No problem, buddy. All good, my guy. It's a really, really early stream. Just trying to push the stream out. Head cold going on, so just pushing it out early. Now with this, you guys, 10 different heads. The massager that is rechargeable. The heated head that heats up. Dual modes of heating. And it gets up to temperature in under 3 seconds without a problem. You're going to have about, I'm going to say about 12 to 20 millimeters of movement from the piston. It is a brushless motor, so you're going to have a nice long lifespan of the actual motor, which is great. All right, yeah, it's not that I don't feel good. I'm stuffed up, and they're just sneezing and all of that stuff. So it's just one of those things. Yeah, it's not like I don't feel good. It's just being stuffed up. Just a simple head cold. Yeah, most likely allergies or something. I think my air purifier has gone bad. I think I need a new filter for my air purifiers, which is probably what it is. But I'm being lazy. Now, set it in there. Pick your level all the way up to level 9, guys. Once you set it up there and choose the position of the speed you want, and it's going to start moving. It's got a nice long handle so you guys can target the back of your the lower backs and everything else in between with this if you guys need to. Now, my kid is going to get yelled at because she's trying to make noises over here. She's just trying to make a lot of noise. Like, just open it and grab it. You don't have to be that quiet. Once you guys do it, you guys pick the area that you want to massage, set it up there, and let it start massaging. Right here, you guys see the movement and how much it's moving my forearm. It'll be the same for every area you target with the massager. So, kind of cool. With the added heat, it works really, really well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's probably just because, I'm in New England. We are having like really, really cold mornings, and then it's going to like 60 to 70 degree days, which is just weird. And I'm bouncing back and forth, and then everything else. So, all right, it's all good. We'll get through it. I think we have one more massager left. This is going to be like we got two. So we're going to have the sauna, and then we're going to have the leg massager. Now, the Life Pro Rejuva Wrap
Life Pro
Body Sauna. This is going to be one of those things that you guys can actually target and put in your house. This will be able to allow you to lay it on your bed, your couch, the floors, wherever you want. It's going to come with a carrying case. It's going to come with 4 detox blankets. Now, the detox blankets are for more intense, like sweating out of all the impurities while having the heating level with this. Now, you do have multiple levels of heating built into this sauna blanket. Now, this sauna blanket's over 72 inches long. It's going to be about 64-inch round circumference. It's about big enough for pretty much most people. 6-foot person can fit in this without a problem. No issues. Very, very thick, double-layered zipper that's going to allow it to zip close and also allow for the zipper not to break. Now, remember, guys, use it as a time-style piece. 15 minutes, 20 minutes, all the way up to 40 minutes. Don't go too crazy with this. Yeah, that's a bed right there. It's on like I think it's like a California King bed laying there. So it's laying on a California King bed. You can put it on a bed without a problem. And that's the cool part about it. Now, should you use this on your bed? I'm going to go here. It's a sauna. You're going to sweat in it. So if you're using it in your bedroom, just know you're sweating in this device. Think about it. You guys know what sweat does. You know the smell that comes from it. It's washable, so you guys can wash it out. Most of the sweat should stay inside the sauna blanket, which is great. But it's just one of those devices. Like if you're going to use it on your actual bed that you're sleeping on, you're sweating in it. Now, it's going to be great with this. It'll be perfect for you. Don't worry about that. It's going to get you that double effect. Go straight from the humidity to straight humidity. And you guys can see Astra's inside this, and the thing makes it look like she makes this thing look extremely big. It is big. Astra is definitely a short person, but it is a big, big blanket. So for the 6-foot tall people, you guys can use this. Don't worry about it. Nice large controller and everything else. Well, I mean, you didn't ask for an ice bath, and I mean, we've showed ice baths before. It's just one of those things. All right, guys. I'm not going to really make you guys watch the video to it, but the next part in the carousel is going to be the Fit King air compression leg massagers. This is going to be a 2-piece set. It's going to fit your feet, your legs, your calves, all the way up your thighs. It's going to have multiple modes of intensity. It's going to have multiple modes of heating. It's going to allow you to, of course, set it up there and get that blood flowing for those of you that are sedentary or need to get, of course, blood flowing. And that's a great little piece. It does cost a little bit more. It does have a carrying bag, has, of course, a long lifespan, and everything else in between. So that's just a variation of that one. Now, up next is going to be a Mrs. Dragon Blogger. Is it? Yeah, I can show you. You want you? I will show it to you. So the infrared sauna blanket is one size fits all. That is, of course, just that variation. This next, the I can go back to it. So let's show you. The leg and massager right here, it is definitely one size fits pretty much everybody. And this is where you're going to see it right here. It is on Nate's legs. It's got zippers on the front, but it also has, of course, slide on or Velcro siding. You don't have to use a zipper. You guys can Velcro it on if you want to. And it's just going to fit on there. And then, of course, by doing the Velcro and the zipper, you guys can, of course, shrink down the sizing to the size of person you want. It's going to go left and right person. It's air compression with heated. And it's a cool little piece. So that's, that is definitely one size pretty much fits most. And I'm going to say that because there are some very small people out there that may not be able to use this. For the people looking for a watch, then we're going to have the Malachite Dial watch. This is going to be the Lola Rose. This is going to come from Mrs. Dragon Blogger, of course. Yeah, you should be fine. Really just depends. I mean, I have pretty big legs and they fit mine, so.
So this company sent.
Just one of those things. I can tell you. Hold on. I can actually tell you the circumference of them. So if you give me 1 second, I can tell you the circumference of the fitting of those. I just have to pull up the spec sheet for that one. So let me pull up the spec sheet. So max inches is going to be like for your foot. It's going to be max length is going to be like 14 inches long. Max circumference of your foot is going to be like 15 inches round. For like the calf area, the length of the calf is 16 to 21 inches for the calf. Max round for the calf is going to be like 21 inches, I think, with the calf area. If you're looking for the thigh is about 9 inches long, and I believe that one's like max 28 inches round. So if your thigh is larger than 28 inches, it may not fit. But, usually it's like most, one size fits most with those. So should be no problem. For those looking for a green dial with a beautiful gold tone and leather banding, the Lola Rose might be that watch for you. Now, it is a $129 watch, and that's because of the malachite dial, the gold tones, and the leather with this. It is a battery-operated watch, so do know that you may have to change the battery out every so often. Batteries just, don't last like they used to anymore. Now, with this, it's a great, elegant style watch. It comes in a very cool carrying case. The carrying case does have that beautiful piece with this, though. Yeah, it should fit. Now, Ryan, we have tested other ones that have extenders. So there is a couple others from the same company that have extenders. So if you look at Fit King and their leg massagers after clicking that link, there's a couple more in that area of it. They have extenders. You can technically, I believe they offer the Velcro extender that you can get separately as well for the thigh. So if you need the extender for the thigh, they do offer an extender. I think it's like a 6-inch extender, little Velcro pad with that. So great little watch right here. If you're looking for a watch, malachite dial, Lola Rose, made in London. Hey, got you covered. Yeah, no problem.
Have the winter footwear, barefoot shoes for women and men.
We're going to show you guys a pair of shoes.
They're by High Y2K Girls Store. So these have, the separators sort of on the bottom for your toes. And there's a nice grippy, it feels good to walk in them. I'm a barefoot person.
I'm actually going to give it to you. Hold on 1 second,
support,
buddy.
It just feels
so
good.
I'm going to send you the link to the one with the extender.
So these are all
So that is the one
really
with the
cozy,
extenders.
warm, with
that one, you should fit
sides.
larger
Nice
legs
style.
with that
These are
on
in
hand.
black,
so if you
but
need
they
to,
have
that's going to be
so
more
many
for
colors.
like you.
So
that
look
one
at
goes
those
up to like size
colors that they
37
have,
inches.
But
So you can extend up to 37 inches,
I have
28
very
inches of the
narrow
calf,
feet, so I
and vice
usually
versa.
will buy a narrow shoe.
Hey, no problem.
And these have
I
a
mean,
lot
I
of
know we
play
tested.
in the front. Just
And of course, I'm talking over a video. But yeah, so that one's going to give you like a 37-inch thigh, about 28 inches on the calf. Still does all the same things, but just a little bit bigger for you. Now we got, of course, Sheila showing you guys these wintered fur-lined shoes. These are going to have a nice grip even on slick surfaces. They're fully waterproof, water-resistant with the high Y2 for the girls. Now, these do come in multiple sizes. So if you guys need, they do have different sizings. Your sizings are going to range anywhere from size 5.5 all the way up to size 13 women's. For the men, it's going to be like size 5 all the way up to size 12.5. Comes in, I think it's like 13 to 14 colorways. So just be one of those options. Now, they do have a really cool light blue one. For those of you that want light blue, they have khakis. They have darker khaki. They have beiges, black on army greens and all of those other things. Now, they are going to fit you well. They're actually sized very, very beautifully decent. So if you guys need some shoes right there, you have the options with that one. So kind of cool. Yeah, anytime, buddy. Anytime. Yeah, I knew I've known I did some with the extender, so that's how I knew. Now, for those of you that have the cats, maybe you guys want a nice little cat toy. This is going to be a multi-pack kit right here for
the Dragon Bloggers, and here I have this pack of pausable organic catnip cat toys. These are all different style cactuses, so they're very soft. They're all filled with organic catnip. So I just wanted to show you these really fast before I give them to my cats because they are about to tear into them. Got a yellow one, got a long green one here, got another darker green one here, and then a lighter green, almost looks like a bunny head. So they're all different kinds of cactuses.
All right, guys, as you guys just heard in chat, Phil says to confirm there is a 5-piece kit. The cat took one of them, so he did not realize that one of them got snagged. Now, you guys, these are catnip-filled cactus toys. The cats are going to go crazy over it, and you guys see instantly that cat is just going to go to town. In a little bit, that cat's going to be like, do-do-do-do-do, you know, what they do with it. 5 pieces with this, $13, catnip filled. Of course, they can sit there, play with it, have fun, enjoy their time, and then veg on out when they're done. Of course, these are just kittens that have a little bit too much energy, and of course, right there, he's like, I'm going to attack, I'm going to shred. And of course, the other one's like, just going to lick it to death. So, cool little options, great little ideas for the cats. Woobin, the Woobin H4 headlamp. Now, my guess is it's going to be me. My guess is it's laying right here as well. Not going to pull it out, but it is laying here, just so you guys know. Now, the Woobin headlight or flashlight is meant to go on, of course, your hats, your heads, your work caps. Now, with this, it's going to have multi-modes of lighting, of course, like the red glow that we're showing you right here on this one. It's going to cost you about $38. This is going to be great for hiking, for the people that like to go out animals, and all of the other things. I love staying and watching. Hey, no problem, buddy. Hey, go have fun. Go and enjoy it. I'm actually looking at the new Pokemon game. I'm debating getting the new Pokemon game personally myself too. But right here, guys, multiple LED lightness with this, 800 luminescence brightness, multi-levels of moding, fully adjustable strapping, rechargeable, and can be adjusted to angle to wherever you want. This also has hand control. So if I want to turn it on and then gesture, swipe my hand, I can turn it on and off, but just by moving my hand. Now, just remember though, because you move your hand, if somebody walks past it, it can technically shut off. If you're working on, a car or something and you move a tool, it can technically shut off. The head gesture is just one of those things. Oh, wait, then fine, be that way. Ryan's going to get the new Pokemon game that dropped yesterday. He's not going to share it with me. I'm sad. Let me know how you like it. Definitely let me know if you like it, because then I'll actually pick it up or not. I'm in there. I'm up in the air about grabbing it. I have so many games and no time to play, but the new Pokemon game's got me going. I kind of want it. Flashlight, guys, great little piece. It dropped at midnight, buddy. It dropped on the 15th at midnight. But yeah, it's one of the things. I could have pre-ordered it and had it downloaded on the 15th. Unless I had an early code. I don't know. Alright, up next is going to be Dead Alive Games. And that's a midnight and it's 15. Yeah, okay. You're technically right. I just know it's the 15th. So I don't know if it was like on the midnight the night before or last night. So I just haven't picked it up. Games, guys, games. Let's show you guys a game. I don't know.
Welcome back. Today I'm going to give you an overview about a board game called Lunar Rush, a game from 1 to 4 players that can be played from 45 to 75 minutes. Lunar Rush is a simultaneous play Euro-style board game that combines time-based resource management, market economics, bidding, and tableau with engine building into a refreshing new genre. You play as one of the Earth's 4 major corporates, competing to mine the moon for the newly discovered wonder materials, the Luntus crystals and Lunarium ore. Every turn, players will use their gear credit or the victory points to bid for the best space routes to and from the moon. The slower the route, the more you can load on the ship. On the moon, players simultaneously upgrade their bases and place the astronaut workers to produce resources needed to maintain the base, as well as mining moon goods to make profit in Earth's bustling dynamic market. The game ends after 7 turns, and the winner is the player with the
Nice.
highest score as measured
Well, I'm
in
glad
gear
you get a
credit.
score, buddy.
The race to win
Yeah,
the
because
new
I mean,
Gold Rush
Pokemon
is
Legends
on
ZA
in the
looks
game of
really,
Lunar
really
Rush.
decently
If
well
you're looking
done.
for a simultaneous
And I'm actually
Euro game
tempted
with a
to
lot of
pick it up and
planning,
grab it.
strategizing,
For those
then
of you
I
that are
recommend
definitely
Lunar
looking
Rush.
for it,
And that's it for
Pokemon
today.
is definitely
See
a
you
good one.
next time.
So right there is a little board game for you. If you're looking, definitely check it out. For those of you that are wondering what we're talking about, guys, you can get the digital code for Pokemon right there for the Nintendo Switch and pick it on up. It is definitely available now, but you guys can also, of course, get it right there for like $59. But it looks like a phenomenal game. Of course, back to the raw graphics of Pokemon. So just one of those things. For the rest of you, if you guys need the Geiger Super Blocks, this is a really cool little option. And this is going to be a nice brain teaser for those of you that need
Hey
it.
guys, Nikita with Dragon Bloggers here.
Now, Geiger makes a great little product. It's going to do well for you. It's going to do brain teasing. It's going to allow you to, of course, adjust and pick patterns, colors, and, of course, blocks. Now, when you, of course, set it up, you have multiple hours, thousands of them. I'm getting for my. I don't have the Switch 2. I have the original. I never got the Switch 2. But definitely, yeah, it's on there. You can get it for the regular, you can get it for Switch 2 on Amazon too. That was a cool piece. Pick your level, choose it. It's going to tell you guys by color pattern. That color pattern is going to tell you guys what color blocks you're using. Then you're going to take those blocks, you're going to go over here and design the shape and pattern. The lower the levels, the easier it is, but once you keep going with that, that's the cool part about it. You guys can keep going, and I am teasing your brain. The higher the levels, the more colors you're using. Now, remember, because you guys go up to like level 900, it's going to say you're going to use 3 colors. With those 3 colors, you may only use 3 of the blocks, so you guys have to figure out which blocks you're using. Or you guys need to use like 2 reds, 1 green, 1 yellow, and then, of course, the blue. You're going to have to figure it out. By the higher levels, the more colors, the more patterns, it's going to be harder to, of course, or figure out the patterns. By doing that, stimulation is going to allow you to keep the synapses going in the brain, keep you on your toes with this. This is great for the kids, the adults alike, or just wanting to keep your brain going. Brain teasers are always a great little option, and this is just one of those things. Now, that is, of course, the last product I have for you guys today in this show. And it was a great little show, amazing little pieces, phenomenal little products. So if you guys are looking for stuff like that, definitely check it out. Ryan, I hope you enjoy that game when you pick it up. Definitely let me know how you're liking it. I will possibly be back here tomorrow with another stream because I've only done one Amazon stream this week, so I'll probably be back tomorrow. For those of you, I want to thank you. Phil, go back to answering phones, buddy. With that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm going to go eat some food. That's what I'm going to go do. I'm going to go eat some food. All right, Ryan, have a good one, buddy. Phil, talk to you later. Everybody else, thanks for popping in. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show. Later.